Hello. Hi, GB. First. Hi, Nicole. He whispered to me. Haley Hickey. What's that, Ryan? You click so fast. The names are going. Hi, Carla, Aurora, Suki. Regarding Slack, I reactivated, I think almost everyone. If you haven't been reactivated, send me an email. Hi, Miss Mary. Falling Tree. Welcome. Faith Hope. Sean in Bloom. Billy Jones in Bloom. I never got an email from you. You said you sent me a message or an email. I don't know if you sent it to my mommy ramblings, but I never got a message from you in Bloom. Deep Praying, Wake Up, Nana Patty, Jen Doe, Deborah Barron. Carrie is so very high. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is just going to wait till I make sure that, yeah, send it to Carolyn at truecrimechat.org. Jenny D1. Did I see Nana Patty? Nana Patty, are you here? Did I see Nana Patty? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat the way I normally do. Hi, Una Cornelia. I'm going to show you something. Oh, you're there. Okay, good, Nana Patty. Loyal Nana Patty's here. Of course she is. I'm never to your channel. Carolyn, do you ever sleep? No. Thank you, Nana Patty. Okay, I just want to make sure if someone's there for the whacking of the trolls. I love you, girlfriend, and love watching your videos, Tanya. Okay. Jerry, hello there. Ellie, hi, Gail B. We are the Night Owls, right? Hi, Linda, Yuri B. All right, so let me show you something first of all, what this is right here, okay? This is right here, and I was going to sew it, but I have to put a new sewing machine needle in. We had to go find the sewing machine needle. All we have are denim sewing machine needles, which I think it is probably would work on this anyway because this is a thicker thing. So I just ordered 100 sewing machine needles on Amazon. That'll be here on the 9th, but anyway, I'm thinking it would work anyway. Did you get the code for the Squatch soaps? Do I have a code? Oh gosh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to tell that guy. Let me see if there's an affiliate thing that he has because I've got to write to him about that my kids take the soap to bed with them. Anyway, remember I told you I got these placemats at the Dollar Tree, and they're like the tapestry. And then I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and this is just a silky runner. What I'm going to do, it took, I don't know how, I just knew, 4 placemats. 4 placemats, and I'm going to sew them on. And then what I'm going to do here, like when it comes to the end, I'm just going to fold it down like this, and you know, of course I'll make sure it's the right, this is just rough, and then sew that like that. And that is what I'm going to put, because I like these poinsettias, and they sparkle, and they really don't look like something from the Dollar Tree. They look much nicer, but I have 4 here, and 4 does it, and it goes down to the other end. So I've got to sew these on, but this made a nice pattern. This for $1, this one right here. So that's like the pattern I'm using. I'm just sewing them. How do you think that'll work? Does that sound okay for the people that sew? Because I'm not a sewing person. I mean, I sew, but you know how I sew. I'll make it work is my motto with sewing. I'll make it work. But that's what I'm going to do. And you know, I think it'll be fine. And that's going to go on that piece of furniture I have that I have the urn on, that I have raised urn on. So you think that'll work well? Gail B is a sewer. Gail B, that's it. Just sew it down like that. trying to see KLB. Yes? And it should look really nice. Okay, so that's my project for tomorrow. I'm going to do the sewing. I'm going to try the, well, can I use the denim needle? Will I be able to use the denim needle? You think it's great? Yeah, I just thought of that myself. I bought these like without the pattern. I think I bought these the first time and I said, I'm just going to put it together. And then, yeah, another time when I saw this, I'm like, oh, this is a great pattern to use. And I'll just sew it right on there and it'll make a backing, right? So that I thought that would be good. Yeah, I can use the denim needle. Okay, thanks. All right, so that'll be my project tomorrow and I'll show you, but I'm going to show you something now. No, I'm going to show you a haul now. My first haul ever from Factory Direct Crafts. And that's, I'll tell you who told us about that was the Mrs. Roger Rabbit. And I hope you're doing okay, Mrs. Roger Rabbit. She was having a lot of health issues and I hope you're okay and you can come back. Now, yeah, this is a pretty big order. Let me see here. At least they put the prices on this stuff here. Most of the times they don't do that. Okay, so this is Factory. I'll show you what it is. I think Mama Ames also started ordering from them as well. I believe that's the craft company she is ordering from. But it's that Factory Direct Craft, okay? And I didn't open this. I thought this was from Michael's, and I do have a Michael's haul too to show you. Okay, so the first, let's see what I have. Oh my goodness, okay. They've got a lot of miniature stuff here. Hopefully Zadia is watching. She likes miniature stuff. See this? Okay. Some of this stuff is, let's see what these are. Oh my gosh. These are the little, I didn't put my video up, but I have I did a little video in my stove trying to boil water. These are tiny little muffin pans. Take them out of the bag. They're like a speckled kind of enamelware ones. So I got 2 of those. And then every one is in a little plastic bag. This is crazy. This is a tiny little chair with a little bear in the chair. And I thought for that little mini home, if I don't get any of their furniture really built, okay. Then these I got because I have some little houses coming. They should be in here that I'm going to do. I found my other glue gun, and we only found about 4 glue sticks. We don't know where any of the glue sticks are. But these are like little Merry Christmas, and I'm going to put those on the little houses and stuff. They're tiny little miniature, and you can put them on a mini tree too. And I think there's like, how many in here? Like I think there's at least 6 in here. And then these tiny little mini trees, these are really small. And these are by Doris. They make a lot of miniatures. Oh my gosh. This is from my tiny cooking. Do you know how tiny that is? Tiny little spatulas. I don't know what is in here. Let's find out. Probably something breakable. Oh, look at this, how cute. Hold on, let me get this. Take it off of him. It's a miniature little cardinal. The hat and scarf on. Very cute. Okay. Then I have, oh, this is for my little house. Instead of rolling those little paper logs, now I thought, this is weird because I thought this was supposed to come, maybe I do have something with the logs. This is a fireplace grate, and I thought it was supposed to come with the logs. I'll have to see that. If the logs are not included, then I'm going to end up having to do that. I got these. This is for my tiny cooking. These are tiny little white bowls. And then these for my little house, these little tiny flower pots that you can put little flowers in. And this is for my tiny cooking, and these are real canisters. It was hard to see if they opened or not, but they're tiny little canisters. There's a set of 4 in there. If you've seen the tiny cooking, yes, they put sugar and flour and stuff in there. Okay, then I got these because I have shadow boxes and stuff, and I might put some miniatures, tiny little magazines in there. And these are so cute. Remember those little tiny book music boxes? Well, look at these. These are mini little books for a mini little tree. Classic retro books. And then I got these little wreaths because I had so much trouble getting these last year in the stores, and now I don't even go out to the stores. But for those little puts houses that I'm going to make, and these were really, I think they were like $1.99 or something. So I got those, okay. And then I have, let's see here. What is this? There's a little thing here, like a little bead or something. I'm gonna put that over there. That must go to something. These are little books, and let's see what they are. I should get my little scissor here. Okay, so this is Jack the Giant Killer. And it's funny because that's what my father used to call it, Jack the Giant Killer. And I always did think, he was kidding with that. But it's Jack the Giant Killer. And then there's Kris Kringle. And that's the back. And these are little dollhouse books. Because I'm going to do that little miniature dollhouse, but I'm not going to make a lot of the little things like Lisa said. It's just too much trouble. So I got things to work with. I didn't get a couch because I think I will make the couch, but I might improvise making it, like use different wood or something. I don't know. We'll see. Now this is something really tiny. Something really tiny in here, okay? I think it is, I think this is this is for that little house because there's already a little dog, and this is a little tiny cat with a red bow. Isn't that cute? Hi, Davida. Are you looking at my little tiny stuff? Okay. Then what is this? Okay, this is not that tiny. This is a little, it says miniature accessory. It's a little apple bucket with a handle, and then there's straw in it, no apples. So there's that one. What is this? There's these little beady things on everything. I don't know where these came from. Oh my gosh, everything is so small. Look at that. This is just lying, and I've got to go through this stuff so carefully. But this is, let's see what this is. This is a little, supposed to be a Santa Claus coloring book. See that? It's really cute. But I have to worry about where my logs are over there. I'm a little worried about my logs. And I don't remember ordering this. I don't know what this is. I think they put the wrong thing in here. I don't know what this is. Maybe I did order it. It's a little baby basket. It looks like it has baby, what is that, baby powder? I think so, baby bottle. And then I think it's baby something. Okay, now there's also, oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Oh my gosh. And these are little vintage mini rabbits. Look how tiny they are. I think I got 2 sets of these, but this is 1 set. I have to be so careful going through this stuff because here's something else. 2 little ducks. Okay, trying to see it. I just have to be careful. Okay. I should get some kind of a basket or something to put that in. All right. Okay, I didn't know I had to put this together. So I guess it's a do-it-yourself. I have to paint it and put it together. So we'll check that out. And then I've got this. Hold on. I don't know what's in here. This is like Christmas because I don't know what is in here. Oh, this is an angel frame. It's got a little easel, or you could hang it up, put a picture or something in there. And that is Windsor collection. So that was nice and little stuff. Okay, so what else we have? About these now. I was not allowed to pick, or was I allowed to? I don't remember if I was allowed to pick sitting or standing on this. It's the little vintage deer. He's in white. And he's sitting. And they are different. You see, let's sit this way. Their arms are different, but neither one is doing the Davida arm. So those are those. Okay. Then the little puts houses that I'm going to do. You might remember Lisa and I did, and Adrian and everybody did those big ones last year. But these are more like the little puts houses. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm so mad that I don't know what my brothers did with the ones my mother had. I was pregnant at the time, and oh my gosh, they just got rid of everything. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to decorate these like I did the other bigger houses last year, but I got little ones. So that's one style. You can't pick out the styles, they just give them to you. So that's one. Here's the second one. It's the same style, which is nice. And then I got these. These are more colonial looking. Got those. Okay. Then I got these retro Siennas. They're actually on a pick. But you can do whatever you want with them. I mean, you could cut them off the pick. They are from it's a very retro Santa. Vintage. Everything says like true vintage. Okay, now look, there's another whole bag of miniature stuff. Okay, so these are some little miniature dollhouse products, and there's soap and what else is there? These remind me of the same ones. They actually have the same one. There's something, it has a little bowl that looks like it has dough in it, and it has a rolling pin and stuff. It's the same one I've had. It's been available forever since I was a kid. Okay, so then I got these. And these are, let me see, tiny little gold angels. And these are supposed to be retro. Tiny little angels. How many do I have of these? So I have 4 of those. Okay. And then here's a rolling pin. I might use it for my tiny cooking. Or I might put it, I have a bunch of little shadow boxes coming. I have one here I'll show you. I'm going to do some stuff up, including stuff with my mini brands and different things. But this is just a wooden rolling pin. And it's by that collection. Now, where is Scooter here? Is Scooter here? Because I'm sending one of these to you, Scooter. You're so lucky. Look, Scooter, babies. Babies, Scooter. Naked babies. You can make them suits out of your skin. And anybody that's just brand new is like, what? Some lady makes suits for the dolls out of her skin? Hi, Scooter. Can I come to your house and live? Hi, Scooter. So yeah, so there's I have some naked babies in there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, these are cute. Hold on. Those eyes. You like one, Alva? I'll send one to you, Alma. Okay. These are little Christmas wreaths with Merry Christmas. I'm going to use those on the houses. No Scooter, she's not here. She's probably watching. She's lurking. She's probably in a drama channel somewhere. You know Scooter. You know Scooter. I keep thinking this is the thing, but that's just the writing on the bag. I don't know what is in here. Let me see. Okay, this is a little loaf of bread on a breadboard. Oh, this is really cute. Hold on, let me get this out. This is supposed to look kind of like a McDonald's cup, mini one. Cola. Everything's a Coke. Okay. And this right here is for my mini cooking. I'm gonna have to put up my mini cooking startup. That didn't go so well. I couldn't boil the water, so I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong. But this is a little mini coffee set, and the coffee pot really opens, yeah. Where do these littles come from? They come from, you must have missed the beginning. They come from Factory Direct Craft. Here. Ohio. Okay? All right. Okay, now I got this. It's either going to be for the dollhouse or the house that I'm building on the wall, but it's a mini photo frame. And you could put whatever you want in there. You could decoupage something in there. You could put a little picture in there. It's supposed to, it has an easel back, or you could just fun tack it to the wall. Good morning, Mert. Is Carolyn? No, I'm not left-handed. Why? Why do you think that? Because I wear my watch on my right hand? I've always done that. I'm ambidextrous, and it must be that, because everybody's asked me that my whole life, but that's where it's most comfortable for me. Is that why you're asking, because of my watch? I have two left-handed children. Let me see. No, three. Well, Luke is not a full left-hander. Alexandra and Michael are full left-handers, and Luke does some things lefty, like he'll pit, like he wears the opposite glove in baseball, so it's a couple of things. But my Alexandra and Michael are true 100% left-handers, and I've had left-handed rage, because I've had to buy left-handed golf clubs and the baseball mitts that they never wanted, that they would order two, and it drove me crazy, yeah. This is a little peanut thing. So maybe I was left-handed. Who knows if someone tried to switch me? My mother never said they did, but who knows? It's little peanuts. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are going to be fun. These I got from my son because, well, I got a set for me too, but I'm going to do some things with them. They kind of looked like dachshunds when I saw them in the picture. And I don't know how close they're going to look, but I plan to paint them for my son. You see like the little, see the little doggy? I plan to paint them to look like my son's dog. I know it's going to be hard because they're really small, but they're in a bunch of different poses. And he took the one, you remember those Christmas ornaments? He took the one in the regular colors, but I'm going to do them. It's funny because I have a Hermaphrodites creamware dachshund that I got for like $5 or $10 at an auction. I think it was $5. When I checked it at home, it was $155, and it almost looks like these. It's crazy, but it's bigger. I think I've shown it to you. I think I've shown it to you guys on a live. I'll eventually give that to my son. But I plan to paint these, maybe for him, see how they go. Use a chalk paint or something. I have an extra set. So I got the little dogs. So there's 6 of them. Okay, that's another set of the dogs. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, so these are little I Love Elves. It's a little plush mini elf. With a stocking cap. Then, I don't think I was able to pick which one, but look at this. Look at the package. That package looks so vintage, doesn't it? I don't even know if I want to take this out of the package, if I just want to hang it in there. The package just reminds me of something like a long time ago. It's probably not. But it's a flocked deer. No. Oh, okay. Hang on. It's a little metal scooter. Got 2 scooters. 3 scooters. Okay. Next. I'm not sure what's in here. Let's see what's in here. Let me get my scissor. Hold on. These are little angels, and they hold a tiny little candle. I had another little angel boy. He's like a choir boy. I've had him for a long time, and he holds a little candle in front of him. I never know where you get those little candles, and because I'll have to make it fit. And maybe I'll have to make one out of me beeswax or something. But they're all they're 3 little angels. That one's playing like an accordion, and this one is playing a violin. And this one is playing, what is that? That's the, is that a mandolin? What is that? Someone talking to me? You could use putty? Oh, okay. Mommy, 2 Scooter and I got our diamond kits in the mail, but I keep seeing things about a light. Can someone fill me in? Oh, yeah, there's light pens and light boards. I think if you look in one of my videos, there's probably a link, but I can send you one if you remind me by mail. I can send you the links of the ones I have if you just send me an email and remind me. I have stuff for Michael's coming up right here in a minute when I'm done with this. I'm going to put these angels back in the box, right? Okay. And then I have these. These are little Westy Frames. They have a little easel back, or they have a magnet. They have a magnet or an easel. See, that's what it says there. Hang on. Down there, yeah. Magnet with easel back. And so I got that one. And because one of them I'm going to put on the top of Zoe's urn. And then I got another one. Which is different. Which is this one. And this has 3 magnets or a little easel back. So we got those. Okay, now, let's see what else is here. Got some more miniatures. Okay, this is a little tiny basket. And this is from Lisa's collection. This is Lisa H. I want to announce to you all, Lisa has started selling her toys She's selling them under the Lisa collection, miniatures, and that would be Lisa H. So I'm her first customer here. These are little baskets that she makes. This is the oval basket. Okay, and she makes them out of a company, they're shipping out from Canada. So, very nice. Lisa H is spreading her wings. Okay, now these, hold on. Now this, wow, this is so tiny. And this was a little bit pricey. Pricey, I mean like, because it is pottery, but I thought it looked like my Mason and Cash. And I think that's what it's supposed to look like. I thought it looked just like my Mason and Cash mixing bowl. And so I'm using it for my tiny cooking. That was a little bit on the pricey side. And then I had to get a silverware set for my tiny cooking. So that's that. And then these, okay, I couldn't pick these out, and I like them. They're like ceramic. Okay, but they said, you know, we'll choose for you. They're wrapped with plastic now, but they almost feel like ceramic. So on this one, it says, "Joy to the world, the Lord is come." Come adore and bend a knee, Christ the Lord, the newborn King. And it says that. And then it says, when they saw the star, they rejoiced. And it says Matthew 2:10. So I got those. Okay. Now, let's see. Let me just go through this list because I have another set of the angels. Another set of angels in there, but I'm not going to open them up. It's the same one. Let's see. So I've got the miniature wood rolling pin, the Santa picks, the dollhouse miniature storybooks, the dollhouse miniature fountain cola cup, the miniature sliced bread on the cutting board. You know, and I was hoping the bread came off that cutting board because I have to order a cutting board now for my tiny house cooking. Christmas token. That's what those were that I just showed you, those Christmas tokens. Microfiber Christmas elves, micro miniature angel ornaments, true vintage, miniature green bottle brush trees, miniature silverware set, miniature bunnies, miniature green tinsel Christmas wreaths, paper mache, salt box house, and then dollhouse miniature rubber ducky, porcelain musical angel candle holders, true vintage, miniature unfinished wood flower pots. Let's see, miniature Christmas bird, that's the little red bird, miniature bear on a chair, dollhouse miniature oval basket, flocked Christmas reindeer, ceramic reindeer figures, miniature ready to assemble chair kit, miniature blue enamel coffee set, miniature peanut dispenser, white wire angel frame, miniature lounging dogs, those are those dachshund looking dogs, miniature large white bowls, those are the 2 bowls, miniature Santa Claus coloring book, dollhouse miniature black scooter, dollhouse miniature yellow floral canister kit, miniature muffin tins, miniature spatulas, miniature fireplace log holder grate. I'm a little upset, but you know what? I can just cut my own twigs for logs. Yeah, why do I have to make logs? I can just take a branch and just cut it for logs. Miniature wood apple bucket, miniature photo frame, dollhouse miniature groceries, dollhouse miniature magazine set. Wait, they were supposed to give me diapers. I ordered diapers. Yeah, they're not here. It says they're here, dollhouse miniature diaper box. I'm gonna have to call them because they gave me that other baby thing for that diaper box. That's not what I ordered. I ordered diaper boxes and they were Pampers, and I'm gonna call them about that. Dollhouse miniature magazine set, small West Highland white terrier, miniature Merry Christmas ornaments, miniature Christmas books, Merry Christmas tinsel wreath ornaments, the mixing bowl. See, The miniature diaper box, it's not here, unless I'll look through my stuff, it's not here. The miniature wood tabby cat. Okay, so I don't have the diaper, I'm gonna go through this and try to find the diaper box. It's not in the box. It's not in the box. Did you get it? And I know, that's like a bigger size, so she didn't give that, they didn't give that to me. But let me show you what I got from Michael's. Let me find something here. Let me just put these miniature things in a Ziploc bag right now. A fireplace grate, wreaths, canisters. This was what? Oh, the spatulas. Merry Christmas. Muffin tins. Trees. Santa picks are bigger. Here's the first little baby thing, and there's a diaper in there, but that's not the miniature diaper box. Here's the bear on a chair. Those are those tiny bunnies. Wreaths. Flower pots. The miniature babies. Little storybooks. These. Little dogs. Santa coloring book. Magazines. Silverware. The other set of dogs. Ducks. These they call large white bowls. Apple basket. That's empty. The little tabby cat. Peanut dispenser. Bread. This little cat, bird. I'm not gonna put him anywhere right now. Little rolling pin. Scooters. Little cola cup. These miniature wreaths. This little book. Should be one more book over there. There's a little frame. A little scooter. Ready to assemble chair. Little gold angels. Here's the other book. 3 little tokens. See? I'm not seeing the diapers yet. Not at all. Let's see. Here's the deer. Another scooter. And let me look through. They got stuck in any of those houses or anything. And let me go through this stuff here. Throw this stuff away, and then I'll get the Michael stuff out. But I have to. Oh, this is that little bowl that I. Okay. Hold on, let me go through the rest of this now. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing there, nothing there. Sorry for the delay. goes over there. Here's the little basket. This is the little angel frame. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing there. Well. Okay, let me just look inside those houses. Nothing in here. And then these are sealed. This is sealed, nothing there. So they didn't send me the little diapers. Uh-oh, I'll tell them about the little diapers. Okay, so let me get the stuff from Michael's. Let's see. Now they're sending, I don't know, Michael's, usually they take a long time. They're sending me stuff so fast, it's ridiculous. Stuff I got in one day. I don't even know how they did it. But they're sending me in dribs and drabs. And they're sending like these boxes. Okay, so let's see what I've got here. And this was all like really big sale. Now I'm a little bit upset because I ordered 15 of these, and this was the thing I flipped out on the other night. Where's Davita? These are tiny little shadow boxes, and these were on sale for 99 cents, and I think they came out to, they might have even been less than that. They were less than that. I think they came to 79 cents because they were, there was 20% off or everything or so, whatever. They came to less than $1. Those can be painted. You could decoupage them. You could put scrapbook paper in them. You can make so many things with your Cricut with them. That's what I flipped out on. And that's what I said, I'm buying a lot because I'm going to make things for people. But they only sent me one so far out, even though my order says, so I just think they're late on them. Then these were 99 cents, and I thought these were small. Okay, but they're not small. They're pretty big. So I got these, and I'm going to do something with those. And I'll probably do one for my son. I don't know. We'll see. What I decide. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Michael, I'm so mad at you. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to call Michael's. Look at this. This was the deer that I wanted, and you didn't get to pick whether it was sitting or standing, and I was just hoping they'd give me a sitting one. Look at this. Look at that. That's not nice, Michael's. And look, he has the retro wreath. And look at that. Oh, Michael's. You make me sad. This I got for the little, as a tree topper for the little tree that I have for raised stuff. And I got, I'm so upset about that because I wanted the little sitting deer stuff. Can you please don't do that? That's annoying. Some people don't like that. That's really annoying to some people. Thanks. And now he's like that. This is some ribbons, and these were all on sale. And he's probably out of stock now too, I betcha. bitch, because the one at Hobby Lobby was out of stock, and the one at Hobby Lobby doesn't even have this nice wreath, but he was out of stock too. See, he's just flaking off there. That puts a damper on things. There we go. Okay, so let's see. That is it. Now I've got to call them, and they don't even put I can't stand that they don't put packing slips or anything in there. So now I've got to tell them about that order. Oh, I just hate. Oh, I hate this. Where's the other stuff? Is that all the Michael stuff? I think that's all the Michael stuff I have so far. I think so. I'm trying to think if that's it. No, wait. No, that's. Is that my Michael stuff so far? That. I think so. That's my Michael stuff so far. All right, so I'm gonna have to go and tell them about that. It's not good thing. So I've got two things I have to follow up on now. Michael's. I see what I can do for logs for the little fireplace thing. Okay. All right, so the next thing that I want to do for I can't believe it's 2:30. Okay. Is for the crafting. Okay. I hope Davita's there because I have to ask her a question. Davita? Are you there, Davita? I want to, these are for the Scrabble pieces I'm going to make with my Cricut for the whole family's names. I want to put like a whitewash, I think, on them, Davita. So just use a chalk paint, like a dry brush almost. Hi, it's Bink. She's not there probably, right? She'll tell me to use the gesso or something. All right, I mean, that's about it probably for now. And then I was going to do, well, I'll show you my gnome that I was making last night. I've got the glue gun, but I only have like 3 glue sticks. And where's my gnome now? And the funny thing is I probably have 9,000 of them. But this was the one I made last night, but I made him, he's just made. He's not glued at all. So, hold on, let me put him straight. And he does have like lavender, I put some, everything's got to be glued on. Lavender Epsom salts on there, and with the rice, and lavender bath beads. And I do have to glue him up. But that's the one I made last night in all my frenzy. Let's see. So that is about it. Davita, just dry brush these for Scrabble. Thanks, Nicola. He's got to be. The kids must be eating your glue sticks. Yeah, I don't know. My glue sticks are just all over. Hi, Ada. Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna do that, but I think I was gonna leave the crafts for tomorrow. Really upset about the little deer. I mean, I could put some of that air dry clay that I have, but still, I mean, I'm just really upset about that. They should have wrapped that better. But I will, yeah, I'll just put some air dry clay and then paint it or something. I don't know, put something on his ear. Let me see something. How many, well, well, how many do I need of what? Hold on, I don't know what you're asking me. I can't see that, hold on. How many do I need of what? Hold on, I can't see what you're asking me. These are not from Michael's, these are. How many Scrabble pieces? I think I might have I have Scrabble, like I have a lot, I think I have enough of these. I think I have like 48, why do you have extras? But I'm just wondering, I wanted to. I have this stuff, this is what, I didn't put this up in a did I put the video up of this yet? No, I'm working with this company, Smitco, and so they sent me this air dry clay kit with like all of these colors of air dry clay. So let's see if I have something that will work with that. Probably this color mixed with something else. There's white. Dark brown. And got all the different kinds of browns. Where's all the artists? Where's the artists? What colors do you think mix to make that? Yeah, one-of-a-kind art. What colors do you think? I have a video coming up the hall with this, and I think we're giving away something. I don't know where I don't know. I gotta go check with the company. What colors do you mix to go with that? Even though I would have to paint it probably, but. If you mix the orange with the yellow, I'll get the closest color. Which orange? Oh, there's a bunch of oranges and yellows. There's this orange, there's this orange. There's a fleshy tone. There's this yellow, there's this gold yellow. And there's bright yellow. Why am I shame on me? What's that about? Shame on me about what? What is shame on me, Damon? What's his name shaming me? Don't get rid of him. Don't get rid of that person. Oh, I broke the ear? You're trying to be funny? Use the, what is that color? Which color? The fleshy tone looks good with a bit of the orange and brown. But which brown? Okay, you can screenshot it. The yellow ochre. Okay, which is the yellow ochre? I need help here. This one? I'm trying to fix the deer's ear. Mix some acrylic paint directly into the clay. Oh boy, putter. Could you not make a little Santa hat to cover the ear? No, I want to fix the ear. The redder, this brown? I'm going to try it, guys. I am going to try it. Okay, so this is the red or brown. Got that. Now which color? You said some of the yellow, some of this yellow. Use white, then paint it the color you want. No, I want to do something that matches the color first. I'm gonna make it work. That's my motto. Remember, I'll make it work. That's the motto for me. Got some of that. So, what is, I don't know, you're losing me with the ochre, okay? You're losing me with the ochre. I can't look on Google, I'm on my phone, Gigi. I don't have all my monitors and all my sophisticated equipment. That's coming out pretty good, look at that. That's coming out pretty close, look at that. All right, I'm just gonna mix it like this, and then I can fix it with paint or put a little sparkle on it. That's pretty close. Matchy match. So yeah, brushy brush. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit. This is gonna be the hard sculpting part. It's even got the little metal rebarb thing. It's a good match. Look, pretty good match. tweak out on this. Probably shouldn't have done this now because I'm gonna be here like a long time making this perfect. Because I don't have to really come down over on this side. And I want to keep cleaning that up. I need my tool. Where's my tool that I just had? I took a tool out of here when I was these. See this? Potter's probably screaming at me. No, no, not that way. And there's probably like some artist that just wants to grab it out of my hand and just fix it and says I'm doing it all wrong. Sorry for upsetting. Just trying to get it like smooth. I know I'm probably going to have to paint it or something. I don't know. See, or put some sugared stuff on it. I just want it to. I just can't believe they didn't take a little bit of care of this guy. The one thing this is like I placed the whole order for this. Believe it or not, that's the reason I ordered. Oh, let me tell you something. This evening, in my feed, I saw something about this creator was having this call-in open panel thing. And this creator is friends with a couple of other creators that are real nasty. And they do really bad things, in my opinion, and that is my opinion. They've done them to me, but anyway, wasn't even talking about those two creators, but he was going on about another creator that's done really bad things, especially where my son is concerned. And there was an open panel thing, and I just typed in a question because this creator was going off the rails, saying that this other creator, well, it was all about Sophie Long. That's the only victim he cared about was Sophie Long. Okay, it's the only one. And he was just saying how terrible it was that she was bashing her. Okay, that is terrible. Yes, I give him that. You shouldn't be bashing a child. But on the other hand, he turns around and he says, you know, people used to go after her about bashing of Shanann, but I don't care about that because she's dead. And you can't hurt anybody. This is what he said. And this is, I can tell you that I want to tell him until it happens to him. Most people No, I shouldn't say that. Most people know that's not the thing to do. He wants to say there's absolutely no problem with it because they're dead. And you cannot hurt anybody by bashing a dead person. He actually said there is no one to hurt. It doesn't hurt anyone. Okay? And everybody in the chat, for the most part, is sitting there agreeing and calling me out and calling me names. So when I said what I said, okay, so then he even had somebody that called me an idiot. Okay, so anyway, I said to Jimmy, because Jimmy couldn't believe it either. He actually came out and said, yeah, this Rusak family, they should just get off social media if it bothers them. They should get off social media if it bothers them. Nobody told them they have to be on social media. And he said, I'm going to take Kay up for bashing Sophie Long, but I don't care. He goes, I don't care what she does with the dead. So then I thought about it for a minute, and I typed in a question like this, and you tell me what you think of this question. I said, okay, going by your logic, if Sophie Long was to be murdered by one of her parents or someone else, then it wouldn't bother you. It's okay then. It wouldn't bother you if people bashed her because she's dead. And do you know what they said? Okay. Do you know what they said? They said I was completely wrong and only an idiot would say that. Only an idiot would think that's the same. Well, could you tell me how it's different? The chat was stacked against me. I wasn't going to keep going because they called me out, and then the people in the chat started calling me an idiot and this and that. But I did ask that, and, oh, don't you know that's different? No, it's not different according to his logic. Yeah, Kathy, I saw you there. According to his logic, that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying if someone is dead, then it doesn't matter. And I'm trying to show him how skewed that is, okay, because it does matter. And, if you're worried about bashing someone, I said, then once he started like telling me I didn't know what I was talking about, and people in the chat said I was an idiot, I just thought, well, I'm not going to get anywhere here because, no one in here is going to say anything. And then one of his mods called me a crazy lady. And I said, wow, one of your mods is calling me a crazy lady? I even asked her, I said, are you calling me a crazy lady? And she goes, yes, Mommy Ramblings blog. And then I said, wow. And I said to him, wow, one of your mods, because I was very respectful. I wasn't arguing. I said, one of your mods is calling me a crazy lady. And I will tell you that he did see somebody call me an idiot, and he did tell them to stop calling me an idiot, that they shouldn't be doing that because I was respectful when I asked the question. But, he basically told me I didn't know what I was talking about, and that wouldn't be the same at all. Okay, so, yeah, that's where I got with that. And yeah, to me, I think it is I don't know what the difference is. Okay? He says clearly that it's all these people, they're just connected to Shanann. They shouldn't be this invested in her. It shouldn't matter to them. You can't hurt a dead person. And if her family is being hurt by it, then he says her family should not be on social media. Well, why should her family? Here's the other thing. Why should her family not be on social media? What if Sandy wanted to start a channel? What if Frankie would like to start a home repair channel? Why are they not allowed to be on social media? Does that sound crazy? Why can't they be on social media? And I mean, look at any type of TV, okay? Any types of shows. Do you hear anyone on TV, even on radio, bashing a murder victim? Have you ever heard that before YouTube? That someone is bashing, and I'm talking about 2020, 40, someone's bashing. No, okay, it's on YouTube. Why can't they be here if they want to be here? Okay, so then I'm thinking about his logic again. And then I said, hey, you know what? What about what she said about because, okay, I'm going by his logic again, okay? His lovely logic, that they should just get off, and anybody connected to Shanann should just get off so they're not bothered by it, and everybody should be allowed to bash anyone dead because they're dead. That's what her people have always said. They're dead. You can't hurt the dead. Okay? All right. So then I said, because I'm thinking, what if they had a channel? What if they were creators? Right? What if that was their income? What if that's the way because all of these ones that keep saying everybody should get off YouTube, ironically, they're the ones that want to make YouTube their real life job, right? Their real life career. But then they want to tell everybody else they just need to get off. Well, what if somebody's already established? Okay? No. So I said to him, well, do you think it's all right that she bashed my beloved deceased son and I can't get off YouTube because I'm here on YouTube as a creator? What about that? What about that? And he didn't even answer me. He wouldn't even read my comment. He wouldn't even read my comment. And I didn't even want to look at what his chat was saying because they were being so stupid. And just hateful. But yeah, that was, he didn't answer that. And then I had another epiphany for him, but I don't think he answered that. And then I just left because he was only going to answer what he wanted. What's the other one I was saying? I asked him about my son. I asked him about I couldn't go on YouTube anywhere. And how was that right? And I'm sorry, it's not any different. It's not any different than if Sophie Long, God forbid, was murdered, because he's fighting so much because of what she's doing to Sophie Long. And it's so wrong, and it's so wrong, and you don't do that to victims, and you don't do that to victims, right? So his logic, I'm sorry, his chat can say whatever you want. If you go by his logic, it shouldn't bother anyone if, God forbid, Sophie was murdered, that those people would go ahead and call her names and make fun of her and call her all kinds of names, and it shouldn't bother anyone. And if it bothers her family, well, then her family should just not watch it, or they should get off. Is that right or is that wrong? We should start a petition to make... Yeah, we are. That's what Shanann's law. We are working now that we're working with Rosemarie. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Make it a law. We're working with, we have to work with someone, with a lawyer to get the wording right, to get the senator's sponsorship. Yeah, we're working in that, Rosemarie is putting us in that direction. And don't forget, Rosemarie will be here Saturday night, 9:30 on, we'll have a grief panel, whoever wants to be on that. Let me know ahead of time there. But yeah, so I really would like him to tell me how that's any different, because I'd have to go back if he left it up and listen to what he said, because it was like, it sounded like a bunch of word salad to me. I couldn't even understand, and I was just looking at the chat and I'm saying, oh, that's a completely different thing. Where is that a completely different thing? Because do you know, I have screenshots where she even attacked Bella and Cece and said things about them and how they say things about Nico, right? Okay. So how is that any different? It's not. It's not. You can say it is, but it's not. And I'm tweaking out over this ear, and now I'm like really tweaking on it. I can't see the chat, but I'll check in a minute. I'm tweaking out over this ear. If you listen to what he said, he clearly said he had no problem with the way she bashed Shanann because she was dead, can't hurt anyone, nobody here knows her, is what he said. And if her family is listening, well, they should get off YouTube. They have no business being here. I might have to let this dry and then go over, I don't know, because I'm having like, every time I'm trying to smooth it out, I'm making it worse. Hold on, I just want to put this stuff in bags. But yeah, I mean, it was, no one, no one, I knew it wasn't a good crowd over there for me. I'm not stupid, they don't like me. I'm not dumb on that matter. So, but, whatever. I do think I'm right about that being the same thing, even though he wants to say it's not. It truly seems the same thing to me. I just want to see which, I think these are the ones I opened, and I have my little plastic bags, and what did I do with them? But, yeah. But so yeah, I don't know. You know, like, because they've just taken up, and it's great they're taking up for, Sophie Long, because she is abused no matter what. We may disagree on the way she's abused, but she's been abused. So if he wants to take up for her, that's great. But why are these men so hyper-focused on this one victim, yet for another victim, they don't care? That's a little strange, because usually if you're going to care about victims, you usually, have empathy. Don't just say, I don't care, it doesn't hurt anyone. That's not empathetic at all. And I'm sorry, if you're not empathetic at all to that, and you could be so cold and callous, I don't know, there's something to me seems weird. And that's just my opinion, but it is. It seems definitely weird to me. If you don't care at all. And it was just mean and nasty, and they should get off social media then. They have no business being here if it hurts them. They shouldn't listen, they get the freak off YouTube. Who the hell is he? Why do they have to get off YouTube? Why the hell do they have to get off YouTube? Sandy was telling me, her husband has found how to do all kinds of things on YouTube. So why do they have to get off YouTube? Because some 50-year-old woman can't stop bashing their daughter and other creators. Well, why? I don't get it. That's not right. What is it their business? How he says, why should it bother anybody? Because they don't know the family? First of all, he doesn't know who knows the family and who doesn't. Second of all, why are they bashing her? Isn't that the same kind of thing too? If he's saying you can't care, but why does someone hate her enough that doesn't know her to hate her enough to bash her? I don't get it. I must be really missing something here with these Einsteins. It makes zero sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And then when you go by his very same logic and tell him the same thing, because about someone he's fiercely defending, right? Someone could say to him, what are you fiercely defending a little girl? By his logic, what are you fiercely defending a little girl you don't even know? Why are you fiercely defending a little girl you don't even know? Okay, because that's what he says. That's number one. Then the number two thing is, he says if someone is dead, you can do whatever they want. You can say it and do whatever you want because you can't hurt them. And if their family is offended by it, they shouldn't be on YouTube. Because maybe, especially in the times of COVID, somebody in that family is watching a religious program like Joel Osteen, and maybe it's bringing them comfort on YouTube, right? This is a hard time. A lot of people are on YouTube, okay? It's more than social media. It has masses. It has a lot of things on it. It has things to take your mind off of your grief sometimes when you can't sleep, okay? But they shouldn't be, they're not allowed to be on it because this 50-year-old woman and others want to sit there and bash. Does that make sense to you? Why does she have to do that? Is there a reason she has to do that? But he doesn't think, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little fired up about that, and I didn't get a chance to say anything over there, so I was silly to think he'd have a eureka moment where he'd be like, oh, wow, that's right. But he definitely didn't have a eureka moment. I don't know. I can't get it to come out. I'm going to have to probably go and do it after. I'll have to put I don't know, probably have to take an emery board or something and then put some more on, let it dry. Let it dry. Now I found my bags. Okay. Oh, it needs, I've got to still go over it. I've got to smooth it out, and then I've got to like paint it and stuff, but it looks better than the sawed off, than his poor little sawed off here. It needs a lot of work. I've got to go over it again, but I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to go over it again with try to smooth coat it, and then maybe sand it a little bit. And then maybe put some snow, like some glittery, see how it has glitter? I might put extra glitter and put a bow on there, maybe, I don't know, something, who knows? But I am gonna call Michael's and be like, thanks. Okay. So let me see, this one is open. I healed him. Well, he looks good, I couldn't throw him away, poor little guy. He probably was in the box like, oh, my ear broke, now they're gonna throw me in the trash. No. We'll take care of you. We take care of misfits here. Okay, I have to go to sleep. Okay, Neola, you go to sleep. Like the Velveteen Rabbit. Yeah, well, the Velveteen Rabbit got thrown away because we had to go into an incinerator because of that, what was it, cholera or some kind of, that'd be great, I'd drop them on the floor. Some kind of disease, right? Put the little guy over here. Maybe I'll put him by me in case I want to work on his little ear. The wind chimes are really blowing. I was going to do a decoupage can here while we, because somebody always wants to see a decoupage. You want me to do a decoupage can while we wait? Maybe I'll just do that one right here. Let me see. I found the napkin. Didn't find the glue gun. I want to see if I want to do this napkin. I think I have a bunch of cans to do. I have this napkin too. And then I think it's pink. I think you sent me a red truck napkin. I just came across that too. Let me see how this is going to fit on this can. Usually they fit perfect. Yeah. All right, so what I have to do is I take the napkin, I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to peel the layers off. So I'm looking for my little detail scissor, which is over here somewhere. Oh my goodness. I'll just use this scissor. I don't know where my little detail scissor is, but I'm just going to cut it on the line. Okay, and then you take, this is a 3-layer napkin, so you have to just start it if you're like Scooter and sometimes myself. It's windy like crazy outside. If we lose electricity, guys, I'm just telling you, it's windy like crazy. And sometimes we lose electricity in the wind. So if this could go out, don't freak. It's probably just my electricity. I just heard the wind chimes really start going, and I can hear the wind now. So this one that is one that wants to give you a little trouble. You can take a piece of Scotch tape and it pulls up with that, but I'm always going to try to see if I can get it started just like this. And I have it, so. That's one layer. And then you might think that looks thin, but there's still another layer. Like if anybody ever told me this about napkins, I would be like, what? How you're going to destroy it? Some people do a wet transfer. If you want to see something scary, look at a wet transfer. Like who would ever think that would ever work? That's what I mean. You've got to really love the people that invented this. Like how did they just get the vision? And then it took off without the internet or anything else. I wonder who the first person was, and how do we know that was truly the first person? Sometimes the second, this like third or whatever you want to call it, the second, the one you have to take off here is like a pain. And you sometimes think it doesn't have one, and then you see it does. You can always tell on your napkin package what ply it is. Well, usually, sometimes they don't. That's why I never understood. The first time we did this, Lisa was like so shocked about the 3-ply napkins for a napkin connoisseur, unless she was just pretending to be shocked. I'm going to get the Scotch tape for this one. But yeah, I mean, I was pretty pissed because it seems like one-sided victim things, you know. You're for victims, then you're for victims. So you're only for victims that are alive? Okay. You know, you're not only for victims that are alive, you're only for you're the ones you like. Those are the only ones that can be protected. I don't know, it just sounded really... Yeah, the Scotch tape worked. I'll show you now. See? You just put a little Scotch tape and then it... Hi, Sarah Nash. How are you? Okay. So you take that. Okay, then we've got that. And this is a can that I just put like a light paint on. And what I'll do, I've got to find out where I want this position. So I want the front door to make sure that that shows. And it will fit perfectly on, this is like a big tomato sauce can. So I will get it to where and I'll just overlap it like that, right? It's very little overlap. And so that'll be the can. And that'll go right there. And I could put it up, when I put it up, it'll be there. So I could bring it down a little to have a little bit more of that show. Let's see which way I like it. That would be there, but that would cut it there. So I'd probably bring it down here. I think I'll do it like that. And I'm just going to make sure it's straight. Okay, so I want to get my napkin decoupage here. Sarah, I checked out, I found your URL from the last time and you weren't blocked. Because when I went there, I sent you the screenshot. I hope you got that. Where did I put my decoupage? I just saw my decoupage stuff. I think it's right in front of me. It is right in front of me. How silly. Okay, so that one, and I have, usually I use this one, the napkin decoupage, and that's what I'm going to use since it's live. I'd like it to go good. Okay, and a piece of saran wrap. Hopefully that'll stay there. Okay, and then I'm doing surgery or something. Okay. This, and with a 1-ply napkin like that, you can do this right on top of your surface. You don't have to put it underneath. So, again, let me make sure. That's where I want it, but that's not straight. Okay, so what you do is just get some of this on your brush and you just start brushing down. And try to get it into the grooves. And believe it or not, this is like weird thing with napkins. You'd think they disintegrate. That's what I'm talking about with a wet transfer. You have to look that up if you haven't seen it. They don't. It actually works better than if you think, oh, I'll put a little bit on it because I don't want to tear the napkin. No, you want to put a lot on it. You let your brush glide across there. Like, don't worry about that. Try to get it like not wrinkly, but I'm going to show you how to do the wrinkles. Don't worry, just try to get it on the can. Don't obsess over going over something really bad. Just and then as you get to the top, what I do, because we sand it off later, I just go over the top here and kind of fold it in. And then we sand it off, and the edges come out really nice when you do that, see? And this will all dry clear. So it's hard for me to work with the camera, but I have to go in front. And then on the bottom, I do the same thing. I kind of just do this, and see, it'll even come off now. Because it was saturated there, see? And it'll come right off there. All right. And as you get there, you can put your hand in the can. And I don't want this to. I'm going to put that way. I have to see where I am. Sorry, because it's kind of awkward for me. There's a piece of napkin there. That's okay. It'll come right off, which it did. Must have been on my brush. Wow, that sounded like something fell outside. I don't know what that was. A piece of the napkin over here. Sometimes you can put a latex glove on, and then you can, or a nitrile glove, or a vinyl glove. That's probably what I should have done, but it'll be fine. I do this all the time and they come out fine. I know it looks scary. It's really not as delicate as you think. And you don't have to worry about anything on the top of that can. You just don't worry about it. It just folds in and it looks really nice. And see how I could even pick that up? See that? And straighten that? It's not as delicate as you think. And I'm going to show you the trick in a second. Just have a lot of Mod Podge on it. Well, the napkin decoupage. Some people use Mod Podge. I don't like to use Mod Podge with napkins, really. It's not as, you can if you want to. I have done it, but I just find the napkin decoupages work much better. This piece will come right off there. See, like over here, I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing because you just put more stuff on it. It's better. More stuff is better. And I just want to make sure I've gotten all over the bottom edge. And we sand it, so don't worry. And I want to just go over the whole thing here before I put the saran wrap on it and show you what I do. Just to make sure it's down in all the different places. Okay, now watch. There, take. And you could put your hand in a baggie too and do it. But, okay, this is going to be hard for me to show you this. Okay, you can just, it doesn't really matter. Just get it. Sometimes, depending on the thing, you can pull it really tight. Like you can pull it. Make sure your hands are always on the saran wrap. Do not put your hands on this without being on the saran wrap. Once they're on the saran wrap, you can smooth it all. Okay, just keep your hands on the saran wrap and smooth it. That's okay, my brush fell on the floor. That's all right. That's all right. And sometimes if it's like a certain kind of a thing, you can put the saran wrap on and pull it really, really tight all the way around. And it'll adhere your napkin really, really tight to it and get out any. And then I'll show you another technique, okay? But it's really important to have a lot of stuff. You can also then put your finger in this and go around. This is nice. I always do this after. That's the inside. Don't let that freak you out. That's just the inside coming out where I normally sand it. You can go with your finger and go like over here. You can anywhere there's like a little, see those little wrinkles? And a lot of them will just dry and you won't even notice them, especially on something busy like this. But you can just go, there's really hardly any wrinkles. And then like here, here, over here. That's a little piece of stuff. Okay, that must have been on this. You can also put this in a ball. There's a lot of different techniques. Okay, so. But that's like, I'm gonna let it be like that and let it dry, and then you sand it out. Okay, and then when this dries, I take an emery board and I go on the inside, and then it comes out clean like crazy. So I'm gonna put this over here to dry. Let me put this on a plastic baggie so it doesn't stick to the counter. That's going to come out nice. I'll show that to you. It'll probably be dry, but any questions on that? You have actually seen two men's faces? Where? In the can? Where did you see the men's faces? I'm going to try that now. Really, Mandy? I hope I inspired somebody to do it. Once you start it, you're going to love it. Once you do it, you'll love it. And then you'll never want to throw out your cans again. See? I don't throw out my cans. And then, you know, I always call the really good cans are the ones that have the gold inside now. But the smaller cans, like a lot of times a cocktail napkin works nice, or you could just you can put any napkin, you can just cut it off. You'll see the better, how you like to do it. Sometimes you only want to use a part of the napkin and have a painted can. Lisa does that a lot. Lisa Day, she likes to use like parts of the napkin. Oh yeah, you could use them for a lot of things. I mean, they're even good to hold your craft stuff. Like I have my felt and material rolls in one over there. I'm trying to organize stuff today after last night. To bake bread in. Yeah, so that's something that's fun to do. I hope that inspired someone. I need a glue stick. Yeah, I do need a glue stick one. I ordered I think 200 glue sticks off of Amazon today. Well, let me pick up my brush over here. Hold on, I've got to clean my floor where I dropped my brush. Where's my water for my brush? Get this away. Clean my floor. What time is it? It's 3:37. Oh my gosh. Well. I'm gonna clean my floor. Okay, got the Mod Podge off my tiles. Okay, so still have to cool this. Okay, but I do think I'm going to probably knock off early because I want to put up my tree. We're going to try to put up our tree tomorrow, and I want to sew that thing and, you know, let's see. Maybe Jimmy will go to the Dollar General or something for glue sticks. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably knock off early. But I hope that was enjoyable to some people, to you all, hopefully. Everybody, hi Scout and Choir, Jen H, Augie. All right, sorry I didn't talk as much to 3 plus 4, yes, Sleeping Beauty. But love you all, have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? All right, bye. God bless, love you guys.